So the wind's blowing like 20 miles an hour right now. So the audio quality on this is probably going to be shit, which is why a lot of the time you're going to see me holding the mic very close to my mouth. Otherwise, you're not going to hear what I'm saying. This is obviously something very unlike me to do. Um, I rarely go live anymore, let alone have I ever made like vlog like or here's a statement type fucking video or short. Probably never have, honestly. Um, so anyways, I hope everybody can hear what I'm saying. um, I'm an old man, and I don't mean that to disrespect the people who are older than me. What I mean when I say I'm an old man is I've experienced more than most people ever will, no matter how old they fucking live to be. And something that gets under my skin in a way that I don't even care to be rational or logical about explaining it or being some intermediary in it or helping anyone overcome it or whatever the fuck else is fucking adults that just love drama. People that just want to take. I've never understood people who are self-serving in what they do only because of my own experience in this world. Now, along with that, though, I would say I'm not judgmental of it because I recognize that I don't understand it. Because it's not how I've ever lived my life at any moment. I've always kind of done things that were for something bigger than me or for someone other than me. I just don't understand how much drama there is in music. But I guess it does make sense because there's drama everywhere, constantly. I don't even know exactly what to say here other than if I tag you in this video, it's because you're somebody that I respect and somebody that I'm willing to sacrifice for. I've been playing music since I was a little fucking kid. I mean, real little. I honestly, I don't even remember when I got my guitar. I really don't remember when I got my first guitar. I was young, though. And I still have it. And most of you who follow me know that. You've seen the red Tex-Mex Fender Stratocaster that I play. I've had that guitar for at least 30 years. I play music for me. I play music because I feel it. I don't know a different way to describe it. I play what I feel, I write what I feel, I compose what I feel, I sing what I feel, I rap what I feel, I play on an instrument what I feel. And in general, I know it's ironic to say that I make music for me, but then I upload it to all the streaming services and I put videos up on YouTube. I do that because I think there are probably people who will relate to it or people who will enjoy it. But I make it for me. I write it for me. Um, it helps me. It's an escape for me. Music has always been an escape for me. It's been an escape for me from a very young age when I started playing music. It's mine. I share it, but it's mine. And what I really mean when I say that is that I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about it. I don't give a fuck. I know, as arrogant as this statement is, that I can play guitar with more technical proficiency, more creativity than almost anyone else who plays guitar or ever has. I can play almost every instrument. I'll if there's an instrument I haven't played, if you gave it to me, in a couple days, I'm gonna play it better than most people who play it. That's just a gift that I've been given. It's not something that makes me better than anybody. It's not something that makes me. It's not mine, and I don't want to go as far as to get. I definitely don't want to get theological or religious about it or anything like that. So to say something along the lines of it being something divine or something that is otherworldly or superstitious, I don't want to go there. I don't want to talk about the fucking muse. I really don't want to talk about the muse. It just is what it is. I have songs that I love that have absolutely no sign of some like incredible musical proficiency. Very basic bullshit. Some I've heard songs that were probably most of the VST were already made. Whether they're purchased or they're just available, maybe on your on the DAW that you purchased, you get some free samples and you do something and you do a vocal work on it. And it makes me feel more than something that, some signed artist spent millions of dollars to produce. And that being said, there are things that signed artists have paid millions of dollars to produce that I love as well. I feel like real art, is just dead. And I don't mean that, like, there's obviously niches. I mean, there are artists of all types, music and otherwise, who find lanes to fit into, make a living doing what they're doing, even if most of the world has no idea what it is that's going on in that world. There's a reason my channel has there's a reason my channel has 54 subscribers. And it has nothing to do with my talent. And again, I understand this is something bordering on arrogance and something that some people will take that way. very arrogant statement about my abilities and all that. But the point that I'm really trying to make with my presence on YouTube is that what you can do, your abilities, your talents, don't mean anything in this space. They really don't. You know, when I have spent money on PR and marketing and things like that, my music does very well. A lot of my more instrumental kind of electronic tracks actually do extremely well in Europe. I have it's funny, what my worst album in my opinion, and I don't mean worst as in like it's bad. I just mean worst as in like the knowledge and ability that I had in the engineering and the technical side of it were horrible. I apologize right now for this giant wind gust that you can probably hear over my voice. But anyways, my debut album, which is entirely instrumental album, and a lot of it is horribly mixed, because I don't ask for help with that, not because of arrogance or pride, but because I want to do these things myself. I don't want to rely on anyone else. And I don't want anyone else to be dragged into anything that I do and become disappointed by it. So if I succeed, if I fail, it's all me. There's nobody else involved. But either way, my point is that when I put a little bit of effort, a little bit of money into even my worst music, it gets streamed millions of times all over the world. I actually checked right before I did this, just in case people are gonna make a big deal out of it and go and fucking look into it and shit. I've actually my music is streamed in every country on earth. That shitty instrumental album, the first album that I did, is technically gold by streams. Which is kind of bullshit anyway, the way it works now, because you used to actually have to physically sell albums. Now they count streams, which is ridiculous. But because they count streams, I'm a gold record selling artist. Now, another thing I want to say about that is that being a gold record selling artist, I have over the last 3 years, I don't even know. Whatever the fuck I started making music, maybe 3, whenever. I got sober in November of 2020, and then I think it was a couple months after when I actually started releasing music, maybe even further than that, into the next year. So maybe 4 years I've been releasing music. I really don't. I'm just sad and sickened by the world. Not in a desperate way, not in some anybody worry about me like that. I'm just it's very strange to me. There are people out there that are really trying to do incredible things on their own. Here's the bottom line. You know what? Let me wrap this up. It's already been too long. Most of you aren't even going to make it to this fucking point in the video, if you can even hear the audio. And I haven't really been paying attention to how my phone's been fucking shaking around in the sun and whatnot. But I've almost died a lot of times. I've taken lives. I like to make music. and I like to support people who make music. Not even necessarily that I like for some reason, but because of the way they're doing it. I respect artists who are themselves. One of the greatest things about music, like most media and art, even if it's ideological, even if it's theological, even if it's political, it can easily bridge all the gaps involved. Because good music is good music, and even if somebody makes a song that is entirely, pointedly, intentionally, ideologically in opposition to everything I hold true, all my values and my ideologies, if it's fucking good, it's good, and I'm gonna listen to it, and I'm gonna stream it, and I'm gonna buy it. I just want to give a shout out to the real artists that are doing things that are incredible that they're never going to fucking get appreciated for because of the world that we live in and the way that things work and how fast everything moves and social media and YouTube and the rules and the fact that, again, I use my channel as an example because I do it intentionally. Throw something at me and tell me to make, hey, here's something that somebody did. Do something like this and do it better. I honestly believe I can with almost anything. And I have 54 fucking subscribers. And then I look at friends of mine who have channels that are, still small channels, but much bigger than mine. And I see the things they deal with. I see the stresses they deal with. I see the drama they deal with. And it's fucking mind-boggling. Here's my advice. I'm going to give advice to the people who are actually making it and really, really working towards it and doing their own thing. Real independent artists. Don't worry about what people are saying to you. Stop responding to what people say to you. I wouldn't even read the fucking comments anymore. Look, if you have a YouTube channel with over 1,000 subscribers, don't even read the comments. And that's not a fucking disrespectful or disloyal thing, because I know there are a lot of you who believe you're a part of these communities and all this bullshit. That's cool. And look, I am 100% for anything that makes you feel better, that makes you healthier, that makes you a better person. I'm 100% for that, and I don't care what it is that makes that happen, as long as you're not hurting someone else. I really don't. But my biggest advice right now to everybody out there who's fucking working, independently working, doing incredible things, true artists, don't even read your fucking comments. Stop replying. If you think, if I'm somebody you respect and I comment on your video, don't reply to me either. You need to do what you do for you, because it's good, and because it's what you want to do, and because it's what makes you feel good doing. Fuck the influence. You can get enough of that signed to a label, believe me. You can sign to a label and have people tell you what people want to hear all day long and influence you in every way and do the things that the people want you to do. Just do you. Be you. Do you. Make your art. If one person finds it useful, finds it beautiful, finds it to be something that adds to their life, well, you've done more than most living humans ever will. So just do that. Just do you. Do what you do. Stop considering the thoughts and feelings of anybody else about your art. It's yours. I don't know what else to say, and I've already talked too long. Most of you aren't even going to watch all this, but just do what you do.